Hello, welcome to Grammar Soup, and today we have a very important topic to discuss and to explain. But before that, I want to thank to Microsoft Whiteboard, ESOS, and YouTube for taking us or getting this video to everyone. And well, let's start. So first of all, as I told you, so today with this topic, grammar topic is report speech. Okay, if you guys want to take notes about it, so you're free to do it, and remember to follow and subscribe to the channel so we can continue working and to learn about this wonderful language. So we have report speech, and we need to. The main purpose of this report speech is to express what someone else someone else has said. Has said. Yes, exactly. This grammar topic is when, for example, when you're talking to someone and they are asking you, "What did he say?" Right? So when the person says, "What did he say?" Yes, and you need to report what the other person has to say or has said. Yes, guys. So, well, as you may know, right? We always need to come up with a particular um, idea about what that is, and that's why we have this wonderful character we have here. It's a wonderful actor. It's Keanu Reeves. Welcome, Keanu Reeves. Well, let's suppose that Keanu Reeves is talking to someone, right, and he's saying, I don't know, like different phrases. For example, I am interested in arts. Okay, let's suppose he said that in that moment when he was talking to someone, and he said, I worked really hard in my last movie. My last movie. Okay, let's suppose he was talking about it, and okay, another thing that he was saying is that let's suppose he said, my friend. In that moment, my friend, he's describing an anecdote. My friend took my shoes and I was looking for them and I never realized we had the same ones, right? The same pair. So, well, let's suppose that he was saying this, but how do you report what he said? What did he say, in other words? In order to form a sentence by using this, we can always start by saying, Keanu said that he was interested in arts. Yeah, we can say that. He also said, or he told me, Keanu told me, yes, told me that he. Oops, sorry, I think I made a little mistake here. Let me go back. Okay, that he had worked really hard in that movie. You know that he has been in several movies. Keanu told me he had worked really hard in his. Remember that he's saying my, so it's not my. It's not my movie. Of course, it's his movie, right? Hard in his last movie. His last movie. All right. Now, as you can see there, so I'm using the reporter speech. I'm reporting what Keanu said. What did he say after that? Well, he said, right, or he told us that his friend had taken it's not they're not my shoes, right? So I need to say his shoes. Had taken his shoes. As you can see, there are different changes. I cannot write everything the same. As you can see, I need to introduce the sentence in reported speech by saying Keanu said. Yes, Keanu said that. And then, as you can see here, in that moment, in real time speaking, he said, I am interested. He was saying it in present. So, and since it already passed, so I need to say it in past tense, right? So I need to say Keanu said that he was interested. You see? So as you can see, I'm doing a little change in the verb and the conjugation. When it's in reported speech, I go one tense back, and in that way I can form it. So as you can see here, it's I say I worked really hard in my last movie. That's what he say. Yeah. So I'm using the verb worked, right, in past. And since it's already in past, when I start my reported speech sentence, I need to say Keanu told me, and then you express what happened, right? And as you can see, I'm using had and worked. I'm using the past perfect here because it's already in past and I need to go one tense back, right? Okay, so it's this time already passed, so I need to go back to time. It says here, my friend took my shoes. That's what Keanu said, and he told us that his friend had taken his shoes, as you can see here. So I'm using the verb in past took, and I need to say the verb in the past perfect. If you don't remember about past perfect, we always use had, and then we need to use the verb in the participle form. Participle form. Yeah, there you go. So as you can see, I'm using the auxiliary had and I'm using the verb in participle. That is the past perfect. But what is actually happening, right? So if you, let's suppose we are in time, right? We have a timeline here, and this is basically someone says something in present. Yes, someone says a sentence in present. And if you want to report it, so you need to go one tense back because it already passed. Yes, so in reported speech you need to say it in the past simple. Yes, we are going back in time when you are reporting something. But what happens if someone says something in past? Well, you need to go one tense back again and you need to say it in the past perfect. We just said it a few minutes ago, right? Perfect. That's the way it works, right? And if you wanna, an example of past perfect is just what we had here, right? As you can see, had taken is a good example of how the past perfect works. Had taken. There you go. That's the past perfect. I'm using had, and I'm using the verb in participle, had and the verb in participle. But let's put another example. Let's suppose this is your friend. Let's call him Matt, right? Matt, for some reason, he said, "Hey," he made a promise to you and saying, "I will pay you tomorrow. I will pay you tomorrow." And then someone else asks you, "Hey, what did your partner mention? What did Matt say?" Let me write here. Okay, the question: what did Matt say? And then you have to say what he told you, right? You need to report. Yes. So you say, he told me. He told me that he would pay you or pay me, because this person here is me, right? So it's he will pay me that day. Yes, I don't know if it's still tomorrow, right? So that's why I'm saying that day. I'm changing that expression. All right. So as you can see here, I'm saying told me because it's to me. He was talking to me, and I'm using the verb would, right? Because since I already told you this is an imaginary situation, so I have to say would and then the verb pay. Yes. So as you can see here, will changes to would. And that's the way it works in reported statements. Well, let me share with you the second part of this video. Hope you guys can find this video really helpful, but we're still missing two important parts of the reported speech, which actually are the reported questions and also the reported commands. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how we can actually report the questions and we can report the commands of another person. So follow me. Bye.